Okay, welcome back. I have a very different type of toy for you today. And before I get into it, as always, take a second to subscribe. I would appreciate that. And you will be joining the cool kids on the block wherever you're watching this video. And anyway, today I have the Nomura battery-operated Dolly Seamstress. I don't have too many Dolly toys, so this is probably a first. I don't think I have any more that I've posted, and I don't know that I have any sandbagged away in the nook and corners of the collection. But this particular one, reminiscent of like the Typist toy and the other Dolly toys that they made. And I use the term Dolly loosely because it's essentially the doll head, but more or less a tin body, and in this case you have some plastic hands. So anyway, let's get into this interesting box. I find it, a little unusual. I mean, I don't see a lot of wood tone. That's kind of a nice wood tone depiction. I'm assuming this is like a 50s toy. And you can see the little seamstress here. I don't know if she's too happy working that sweatshop. I don't know if this was the prototype to the Nike type companies, when we used child labor here. And over here you could tell she's thinking like, man, I can't wait to get out of here. I'm tired of sewing whatever it is that I'm sewing. Now this is the blue bottom that I really liked, this blue cardboard they used. And this one is so vibrant. In fact, other than a little separation on the seams, this box is in really nice shape. It's just this corner had a little bend, so pulled away from the staple. But no tears. No real fading. The only other interesting aspect, this is not about the graphics of the box. I don't know what she's, looks like a nautical symbol there. There's two splits here, which is kind of unusual. And, like at first you would think somebody had packed the box where somebody took a knife and went whoop, but it's on both sides. So it would be interesting to find out how it happened. And then I did have a price tag on here, right? Yeah, look at this. $3.98. And by the way, you put your batteries on the bottom. So this was probably a relatively expensive toy for the time. And man, it's just kind of odd to me. Now, in today's context, right, we would not have what looks like a, 7-year-old working the foot pedal sewing machine. But back then, the children were a little more advanced when it came to practical skills. So it doesn't surprise me that back then they did it. Now, the toy is a beautifully lithographed tin. Look at the detail on this sewing machine. Now, that spool will pop off, just with the slightest shake. So I'll put that back on. And this drawer actually has a let me see if I can get to it. I'll keep it on camera here. Let's see. The handle is, there we go. So inside this drawer, you have a replacement bulb. Now that was a smart idea. Somewhere along the line, I'll find a robot that really needs a light, and I'll be like, sorry, Dolly, but that bulb is going away. And then you can see she's got a nice dress on, ponytail, bangs like it's the 80s, or in this case, the 50s, I guess. Very little discoloring from the glue, and very nice lithography on the base. Anyway, so to turn out the toy on and off, you got to like peekaboo under the dress, and here's your switch. So let's put that spool of wire back where it belongs, and I will center this and then flip it on, and hopefully she does her unpaid labor or low-paid child labor. I'm going to pick the camera up because the lighting effect is pretty cool. Trying to get some different angles here. Look at that, the light changed to red. You can see the feet moving here. Back then, that's how they use those mechanical sewing machines. They were pedal operated. Lights that too. Well, it looks yellow, but it's white light now. A lot of action here. Moving the cloth side to side, head movement, foot movement, sewing machine, spinning, light changing colors. That's a lot of actions to pack in. There we go. Red light one more time. And when that changes, I will shut it off. It's a very, very, wow, easy to operate too. Oof, and that, my friends, was your Dolly Seamstress. A very unique and desirable toy in this line. Out of all the, like I said, the Dolly toys, this is probably the most elaborate and the most desired one. So anyway, as always, thanks for joining me. If you like this kind of stuff, I always encourage you to subscribe and encourage you to thumb up the video and leave any remarks, and then I will get back to you. So thanks again for joining me. And with that, I will talk to you later.